Okay, you're not even gonna believe this, but the music videos you're seeing right now were made with just one click using my latest and greatest AI tool discovery, Revid AI. For real, I'm not baiting you. I filled out this one page, hit generate, and so far, the results I've gotten from music to music video have been 97% perfect. But there is one tweak I make in every video to boost engagement, and you'll see exactly what that is in just a sec. And that's the best part. If you're like me and you want full control of your AI video generations, you can change anything you want. But let me show you just how easy this really is, and then I'm going to show you another game-changing feature that can save you even more time. Because Revid even has bots that make videos for you while you sleep. More on that soon. But first, let's quickly go through all the settings you'll want to choose to make your first music video. I'm going to click right here to create a new video. And the option you want is music to video, which should be right at the top. But real quick, let me show you what it looks like if you've never used Revid before, because I was a bit confused at first. This is where I went to create my first music video for free. There are a ton of options to choose from, but once you're signed in with an account, most of them are hidden down here in this dropdown, and I missed it at first, so I wanted to point it out to you because I'm interested in trying out a lot of these, and I thought you might be too. Okay, so we're gonna select music to video, and then I'm going to upload my song. If you don't have a song yet, you can easily make one with Suno for free, and I've got that tutorial linked up here. That's how I made this song. Under Choose Media Type, moving AI images is the best way to save on credits and still get 100% original results. But you can also generate AI video clips or even use your own media. Using stock videos will give you the cheapest videos, but the content is probably not going to be a great match to your song. Then you gotta choose your screen ratio, and I want a wide video, so I'll select 16:9, but you can choose a tall 9:16 aspect ratio for TikTok or other social media, or you can even generate a square video if you want. Add sound wave is on by default, and I'll leave that one alone. I want lyrics on my videos, so I'll also leave this on the default setting too. Sync with lyrics. I haven't tried sync to beat yet, but I think it might be a fun thing to try in the future. Then you have all these styles to choose from. I picked creative, and I loved my results so much on the first try that I never had a reason to try anything else. I added some style details in here too, so I'm sure that contributes to the creative direction it takes as well. With my first video, I used the base image generation since my free credits were so limited. You'll spend 1 credit per image versus 4 credits per image on the Pro model, or 16 per image if you want to get really fancy, which I haven't done yet. I've used the Pro model since I upgraded, and it does seem higher quality with less hallucinations. I'll show you at least one of those later on. Under the advanced settings, you can choose your caption style. If you want to budget your credits, you can also set a limit for how many images are generated. But I want my videos to be really engaging, so I'm gonna let it go wild and generate all the images it wants. I haven't tried out the soft image animation yet, but I'll give it a go for a slower song in the future. This song is really high energy, so dynamic animation fits the vibe better. You can also choose a language if you want. Since my songs sometimes have Spanish and English lyrics, I left this on auto and it's worked just fine. Oh, the text alignment defaults to the bottom on wide videos, and middle for tall videos. And for me, that's fine, but here's where you can change it if you want to. And that's it. You'll see an estimate of how many credits you'll spend right here. And just to show you the difference in price between generating images versus videos, let's change that for a sec. Yeah, it's $630 for generating videos versus $168 for creating images. So, big difference. So I'll start with images for now. But the cool thing is, we can transform any of our images into videos later on to give our final result a more dynamic look. But we'll get to that. Okay, so it took about 4 minutes to generate 55 images and compile them all into a dynamic video with movement effects. Let's watch the result. Now, I'm showing you the whole video because I wanted you to see exactly what you can get without editing a thing. And honestly, this is the best result I've gotten yet. I didn't find a single typo, and the only changes I'm gonna make will be swapping out the first 2 images at the very beginning and replacing them with some video. What Revid AI is really good at is making the imagery match the lyrics. Naturally, I watched this a couple more times as I was writing the script for this video, and I kept noticing a new angel number on more and more images, which of course delighted me. Oh, I forgot, I'm talking over the music. This song is about how money flows to me like angel numbers do when I'm driving. And you can see angel numbers, money, and other signs of abundance all over this video. Whenever the universe is mentioned, the imagery goes galactic, and I absolutely love it. And even though I didn't ask for it, all of my Revid music videos have a fairly decent, consistent character from image to image. It's definitely not perfect, but if you don't look too closely, as I'm prone to do, you could believe this is the same person. So in my first two videos, I had to correct some of the lyrics, and I regenerated or edited some of those images that had extra limbs or fingers. And I've got more deets on how to do that in just a minute, but I honestly don't see any of those problems in this video. So, about swapping out those first two images, why would I do that? Well, I'm glad you asked. That's the one thing I was telling you about that I've changed in all of my Revid videos consistently, because grabbing attention at the beginning of your video is so important, no matter what platform you're posting to. And for some reason, Revid seems to be a bit slow at the start in that area, at least in the music-to-music video tool. But as you can see, the pacing picks right up once the lyrics start.
Every sign, I know it's true. Money flows to me like these numbers do. It comes with ease, no hustle, no fight. I'm vibing high, everything's right.
Okay, let's dive into how to make some simple changes. Like I said, there weren't any glaring errors in the lyrics in this case, but technically this colon shouldn't be here because the 444 referenced in the song wasn't from a clock. It was from a license plate. To edit the lyrics, you just double-click on them, and that'll highlight all the text. Single-click where you want to make the change, and then click back on the image when you're done to exit text editing. You can also edit lyrics from the Frames tab. And take note of that, because if you're like me, you may check the Captions tab and Text tab first, but no. Here in the Captions section, you can only change the style of your captions. And in the Text tab, you can add additional text, but you won't find your lyrics in here. Okay, so let me show you how to swap out an image. This one's fine, but let's see if we can get that license plate flash in the song. Click on this image bar up here above the images you want to change, and that'll pull up the image in the Media tab. Scroll down and you'll find the prompt that was used to create this image. You can regenerate it or change it completely. I was surprised to see that the prompt I needed was already there. It did ask for a license plate. I think it just asked for too much. So I'm deleting the second half of this prompt describing the woman. There we go. That works for me. All right, let's go back to the beginning so I can swap out those first two images. I love both of these, but I want to grab attention with a face. I'll click the image, and up here, all I've got to do is hit Replace. Now I can choose from all I've got in my library, which is where all your generations are going to be stored automatically. There's two images I like for the beginning, so I'm going to select both of those. And then I'm going to turn at least one of them into a video. The button to generate a video is right under the image regeneration button. That's where you can enter your prompt for the video. And my first video got stuck at the end, and I closed the page to see if I needed to refresh, but after 20 minutes it was still frozen, so I tried again. I'm pretty happy with this, and I honestly don't even need the second video. Here, let me show you why. I can get rid of this second image by selecting it and hitting delete on my keyboard. Then I just stretch my video over the empty gap, and Revid will automatically loop the video to make it fill in the space. It might look funny if someone's walking, for example, because the loop feature will make them walk backward at some point, but in this instance it works just fine. FYI, you can turn off looping if that's not working for your project. You'll find the toggle if you scroll down a bit within the Media tab. You can also edit your images. Scratch that, you can have the AI edit the images for you. And I didn't have an example to show you from this video. But here's one image that definitely needed a little help. She had 3 arms. Here's the edited version I got back. The prompt I used to edit this one is right here. But if I hadn't already edited this, I'd just toggle to the Edit Existing Image section to enter my prompt. Easy, right? There are a lot of other fun features you can explore in this tool, and honestly, I'm just getting started. I've got a lot more to discover myself. But here's a feature you'll definitely want to know about. Revid AI has an auto mode. Even on the cheapest plan, which is what I have, by the way, you can create up to 3 workers to make daily videos for you automatically. You can set multiple sources, using this to repurpose content, or you can have it generate fresh content based on your instructions. I've got a few ideas up my sleeve to test this feature out, but I'll have to save that for another video. But I mean, even if I never take advantage of auto mode, I'm still saving hours and hours of time I'd spend generating images and videos, and then fiddling around in CapCut to put it all together. Game changer, right? I've got the link to Revid AI in the description below, and you can test it out for free before you have to subscribe, so definitely give it a try. But this AI tool is only the latest in my rapidly growing pile of amazing content creation tools. So if you want to learn more, check out this playlist right here. That's where I post all my favorite AI tutorials. So what are you waiting for? Get to it. Happy creating.